Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be going over May new book releases. So this is going to be my list of books that I am personally interested in that are coming out in the month of May. I don't think it'll be too long of a list because I haven't seen too many that I'm super intrigued about, but there are a select few that I'm excited about that are coming, so I wanted to share about them with you guys. And I also like to give this opportunity for you guys to tell me in the comments of any books that you are very excited that are coming out in the month of May. So definitely pop those in the comments down below if you have some. All right, let's get into the ones that I'm pretty interested about. So the first one I'm interested about is Witch King by Martha Wells. Now I've only read the first three books in the Murderbot series that Martha Wells has already written, and I really like her sci-fi books. So I'm excited to see what she has in store for us with fantasy because it looks like we're going in a different genre direction. And yeah, I already know I like her writing style, so I think I'm gonna like this book. But anyways, let me dive into the synopsis for you guys. After being murdered, his consciousness dormant and unaware of the passing of time while confined in an elaborate water trap, Kai awakes to find a lesser mage attempting to harness Kai's magic to his own advantage. That was never going to go well. But why was Kai imprisoned in the first place? What has changed in the world since his assassination? And why does the rising world coalition appear to be growing in influence? Kai will need to pull his allies close and draw on all his pain magic if he is to answer even the least of these questions. He's not going to like the answers. So it doesn't really give you too much going into it. It gives you just that little bit, but that's enough. Some keywords there were pain magic. That sounds very interesting to me. So yeah, I think that it's going to be something that will capture people's attention. And if it's anything like Martha Wells' other books, we're definitely going to relate with these characters and go on quite the journey. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, this next one is called The Fourth Wing. And this definitely grabbed my attention from its like brief little one liner. You know how books have like a one liner to like hook into you and pull you in? Well, I saw that this one said Dragon Rider in it, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. So listen to this. 20-year-old Violet Sorengale was supposed to enter the scribe quadrant, living a quiet life among books and history. Oh, sounds wonderful. Now, the commanding general, also known as her toughest talon's mother, has ordered Violet to join the hundreds of candidates striving to become the elite of the Navarre Dragon Riders. But when you're smaller than everyone else and your body is brittle, death is only a heartbeat away because dragons don't bond to fragile humans, they incinerate them. With fewer dragons willing to bond than cadets, most would kill Violet to better their own chances of success. The rest would kill her just for being her mother's daughter. Like Xaden Rierson, the most powerful and ruthless wing leader in the Riders Quadrant. She'll need every edge her wits can give her to just see the next sunrise. Yet, with every day that passes, the war outside grows more deadly, the kingdom's protective wards are failing, and the death toll continues to rise. Even worse, Violet begins to suspect leadership is hiding a terrible secret. Friends, enemies, lovers, everyone at Basgiath War College has an agenda, because once you enter, there are only two ways out: graduate or die. Like, that sounds so good. It definitely sounds like something that Marcus would like too, because it's like a magical, well, I don't know, I wouldn't say magical, but it's like a school setting, and he's a very big fan of those. But yeah, Dragon Riders, like Dragon Rider College, this sounds so cool. So yeah, this is definitely one that I'm very intrigued about, and I'm gonna keep my eye out for this one. This next one also, I love the cover for it. It's called Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea. And so essentially it's a woman named Shek Young who sees another person murder her husband, who is like the captain of this ship. And so what she does is quickly marry the next in command and tell them that she will bear them a son in order for protection. And so from there, well, protection and also control. And so from there, it kind of like escalates as that's like the beginning of the story. And yeah, so it's like this woman pirate that just becomes like a badass over time. Sounds pretty cool. I like pirate stories. I think I've read like one or two and I enjoyed them. But this definitely sounds like something that I could be into. And like I said, the cover is very visually stunning. So it has my attention from that in itself. And yeah, I think I might try and find this one. The next one is a thriller, classic me. And so this one is called Lying in the Deep. And I actually think I have an arc for this one on NetGalley. I have to check back, but I'm pretty sure because the cover looks really familiar. But it's essentially about a woman who goes on a it's like a cruise, but it's also like a college cruise. So you're like taking courses and learning. It's like an educational cruise. And it goes for 4 months of the year where they visit like 11 different countries. And so this main character is going on this cruise to escape their ex, but finds out that their ex is actually in this course and on the cruise with them. And so they're dealing with that. But at the same time as they're on this cruise, people start getting picked off one by one and murdered. So you're on like a cruise with people that are getting murdered and you don't know who's murdering them. And that's kind of terrifying in itself because it's like you're isolated on a cruise ship where you can't really escape. You can't get out of there. And there's a murderer. So yeah, I think that sounds really interesting and really fun. And so I think that one's just going to be like a heart-pounding thriller. And I'm looking forward to that one. And then the last one I have on this list is called The Chateau. And so this one is for like fans of Ruth Ware, Lisa Jewell, and Lucy Foley is what it says. So I haven't read Lucy Foley yet, but I have some of her books. I've read Ruth Ware and thought that they were decent. And then I read some Lisa Jewell and really liked that one. So there's a mixture of authors that have had influences on this. And so I don't know where this one will go, but it's about three or four different friends who get invited to go to this like royal castle, a chateau, if you will. And they are all invited under like mysterious circumstances from this person. And so they accept the invitation. And then when they're there, somebody gets murdered and people start pointing fingers. So it's kind of like a murder mystery, but it kind of dives deeper into why each person accepted this mysterious invitation to come to this place. And yeah, that's all I can really say without giving like any too much away. But it sounds intriguing. It sounds like a classic thriller murder mystery, something that I would enjoy. And it's in like a castle setting, so that's even more exciting because castles are just like naturally creepy. So yeah, I think this one could be a good one. Anyways, those are all the books that I found for the month of May that seemed interesting to me. Let me know in the comments down below if you have other books that I didn't mention here, because I'm always excited to see what you guys are interested in reading as well. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Until next time, keep on reading.